Welcome to the second day of online MAD bootcamp, MAD1 bootcamp. Uh, Today we are going to discuss about GitHub. First, we will set up Flask project, like how to organize folders, and then version control GitHub, and then we will discuss about wireframes, like how to design wireframes for the application. So just basics. Um that's, I'm sharing my screen. I think I have to this title project structure git and uh, then wireframes. Yeah. So in this today we are going to uh, learn about how creating a solid foundation for your web application for your Maven project. So setting up your Flask project and integrating version control to it. Why structure matters in Flask? So a well-structured project makes your application easier to manage. So if you want to change something, and if your application is well managed, then it will be very easy for you. And also someone else can also, if they read the names of your files, then by intuition they can understand what's going inside if they worked on this before, like that. And it is very easy to scale. You can make the project complex or simple. Yeah, Aritra.
So Nandan, I was going through the project document that the
Mhm.
instructions they have given. So they have asked for a specific arrangement in how the folders should be arranged.
Mhm.
So does that actually impact the project, or is it like some prerequisites that they are like asking?
Uh, so it will be completely different. On last day, we will discuss about how to submit project. Okay. So
Oh,
no,
okay,
no. As per your question, it is not. You can define your project like this. Like first, you have to make a my Flask project or else anything Mad1 project something. In that, you have to create these files: run.py, config.py, and database or else instance, and then application. In that, you have to create templates, static folder. So these things.
okay. So that doesn't impact my project. Like, so if I am like making a
No,
template.
you can just copy paste into the folder they are asking structure. That's it. No
Okay,
issue.
so if the template is above app.py or something, so it will not impact the function of the website or that is I am developing, right? So it
No,
is
no,
a
nothing.
prerequisite that we can discuss at last and make the arrangements according to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
requirement.
true, true.
Okay,
So only
that's
thing is this main folder is important. Like what you will create a Mad1 project. Inside that you will create app.py, right? So this
right.
folder you have to paste it in the a zip file. So that's the main thing.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you.
Okay. So today we'll set up basic folders needed for Flask project, and so this is the base project file. Like if I open my created folder project, online bootcamp. So this online bootcamp folder is my main project. Okay, and inside that online bootcamp, I have created app.py, and then I have defined all the rows here. So I will edit the same to make it as the structure. Okay, the structure we have defined here. I will split the screen. So my Flask project is this online bootcamp. So this folder is online bootcamp, right? So this is my main my Flask project. It is like that, and inside that it's up to you if you want to make like this, like slash app, then slash templates, then slash static, then init.py, routes.py, then outside instance migrations, config.py, run.py. So it's up to you. Let me just go through everything. So slash app contains all application files, like your routes, templates, HTML files, and static files like if images if you want to show those things. And in slash templates, we have HTML files, so Jinja templates, and then static CSS. Route.py handles all routes of the application like APIs, and init.py to initialize the Flask app. So slash instance, configurations that are specific to your environment. So not tracked by GitHub. So we should put it in .gitignore so GitHub won't save this in its repository. So instances you can think like database. So database we should not push to GitHub. So slash migration, so database migration files. If we are using Flask migrate for this MAD one, it's not necessary. You can simply delete the database file. We will discuss it tomorrow. I mean next class. Config.py, if there is any configuration required for the Flask app, then we will do it here. And then run.py. So this is the main entry point for the running app. So here we will run the app. So let's do the same. Base Flask code setup. Uh, so let's also open my previous GitHub repository. So let's see how I made it before. So this is my MAD1 project. This is the main root folder. Okay, yeah, I created like this. So what I did is outside I created run.py and then requirements.txt, then app.py. Okay, I don't know what are the two things. What is app.py? Okay, app.py maybe it is for testing only. And run.py. Yeah, run.py is the main file, so it is the running file. So here we are from the module Musica, I'm importing app. In that Musica folder, I created application, and from database also I'm importing everything. Then from functions, I'm importing important functions. Then if this is the function, I mean, if this is the file that ran, then only create upload folders. Then create all the database. Then create admin. Then run the app like that I'm doing. So if we go back, so this is the main folder like Musica like that. Here also we will do same. uh, so it's up to you to do like this or not. You can simply make app.py and then templates besides, and then you can create database file automatically here, and database.py to create all the models. So how you want to do is, do you want to make it as simple as possible, or is some complexity do you want? So anything is fine, no one will question you guys.
So this is about how to commit into the GitHub repository, sir.
No, not committing to. First, we are just organizing folders. First step is organizing folders. So we are doing the basic thing now.
Then to organize it, it will be easy if it is comfortable, like which way it is easy or comfortable. I'm fine with it, sir.
Okay then. What about others? Let's make it simple. Is it fine? Like as simple as possible.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
do it as simple as possible because we don't have so much time.
Yeah.
So honestly speaking, so that's the thing.
Do you have to say? Do you want to say something, Kamlesh?
Yeah, make it as possible as simple.
Yeah. Okay then. Okay. So important thing is templates folder. Here we will put all our templates, and then app.py. So to define routes, and maybe app.py here putting routes all here maybe not good. So that's why I'm creating routes.py. Okay, routes routes.py. So in that routes we will put all the APIs we have defined in this app.py, and other than that we need to create uh, requirements.txt. So what we did is, do you remember guys, yesterday we installed pip install Flask, we did everything right?
Yes, Nandan, we did that. I
So
remember.
yeah, so those are important requirements for our project to run. So if we mistakenly deleted our matlab, if we run our code in another computer, so then we don't know, right, what are the modules we have installed. So we need the information like what are the requirements for this application, like what are the modules we need to import in order to run our application correctly. So for that we will put this requirements.txt in our project. So with this file I am telling everyone whoever wants to run my project, they need to install all these requirements. That is BCRYPT, Blinker, Flask login, Flask SQL Alchemy, uh, Jinja 2, Markup Safe, SQL Alchemy. These are all the modules you need to install in order to run my app. Okay, so like that for your application also you have to make this file. Uh, that we can do, but before that I want to teach you about virtual environment. Virtual environment uh, is an environment that will separate your modules you have installed. uh, so Flask, so there are version for every app, right? So if there is an update in an app, it will become a new version. So like that, one version which I am working with may not work if you have older version. So in order to make everyone use the same version, in the requirements.txt itself, we will define what is the version of the library we are importing. So PCRYPT equal to 4.0.1, Flask 3.00. So it means if you have Flask 2, then you may not be able to run my app. So that's why I'm telling, specifically telling you have to install Flask 3 version. So like that, versions are important, and we'll keep the information in this. So in my so right now I am in my main system. Okay, if I do pip freeze, so pip means package installing, and another pip I don't know. So if I do pip freeze,
Protocol
it
or
will.
something.
Hmm?
Protocol or something.
Okay. So right now I have all these things. So Blinker 1.9.0. Okay, let's compare with this requirements.txt. So Blinker 1.7.0, but I have Blinker 1.9.0. So it is bigger than this, right? So it is latest version and it has some additional things. Maybe it also have different structure. So it may conflict both between both of these. Okay, let's check Flask. So I have Flask 3.1.0, but when I made this application, it's for Flask. I used Flask 3.0.0. So are you able to understand, like right now it's Flask 3.0.0 and here it's Flask 3.1.0. So it might cause some conflict, right? If I run this application in my whatever version I have. Don't you think so? So it's a bit just a common thing, right? So just by assumption
Uh,
we can assume like
these are like upgraded versions, so
uh-huh.
like upgraded versions may cause a problem.
Yeah. So there might be some changes, so it will cause conflicts, right? That's what
Right.
you're saying, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yes.
that's why what we have to do is we will separate this environment. So whatever modules we have installed, we will separate them. So how we will separate? We will separate it by creating a virtual environment. So let's see how to create a virtual environment. So right now I'm in this online bootcamp folder, right? So here is the online bootcamp folder. In that folder, what I will do is Python -m virtual environment. So this is the code. Python -m virtual VNV means virtual environment, and the folder you want to give to make a virtual environment. So it's better to give VENV only. So Python -m is like command, and then VNV is virtual environment, and the folder name you want to give, and I am giving VNV only. So if I press enter, it created VENV folder. Okay, in that you have everything, include library scripts like that. For Mac, it's Python 3 -m VNV. For Bash also. So after the file created, it will take some time. So it is loading. Yeah, now it created. Now what we will do is pip list, pip freeze. So which is the same thing I did before. Okay, now I have to. So now I haven't. Now I haven't activated the virtual environment. When I did pip freeze, it listed everything, right? Now what I will do is I will activate the virtual environment I created. So what I will do is v slash scripts slash activate. Okay. So if I press enter, uh, is not recognized as the vnv slash.
S is small actually. It is big there
Yeah, yeah.
inside the VNV. S scripts
Okay.
S.
No, no, I did the same. VENV slash SCRIPTS act. Oh, yeah, okay. So
S
it's
is little
activate.
bit
Spelling
yeah.
mistake. That's why there should be C here. I haven't typed C. That's why. Okay. So now virtual environment is activated and you can see V and V here. So it means now I entered virtual environment. So it's a separate environment. And if I do the same command here before I did pip freeze, PIPFREEZE. So let's see what happens. It's taking some time. Yeah, it printed nothing because the virtual environment we have created is a new version. Like there is nothing inside it. Okay. Now what I can do is to install some libraries. So if I am cloning my own project, then what I can do is I can copy paste this requirements.txt file here, and then I can install everything as I said. Okay, let me do it for the sake of teaching. Um, so right now there is no file. I am creating requirements.txt, requirements.txt. It's very important, guys. See, so I have pasted here and I have saved it. Now what I will do is pip install by reading. So pip install minus or means by reading, and I have to pass the file name requirements.txt, and it should be in the same file of the online bootcamp. Then only it will recognize. So inside online bootcamp I have requirements.txt. So now I will run. So it's installing.
The requirements.txt file should be inside the virtual environment or under the folder online
No,
bootcamp.
no, no, no. So online bootcamp, inside online bootcamp, we have virtual environment folder. Besides
Yes.
that only it should be there, not inside virtual environment folder. So we have just activated virtual environment folder. It's nothing like we should enter that. Okay, it should be there. That's it. VNV folder. Okay, that's it.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. So now I have installed every package. So everything is installed. Now what I will do is now I will do pip freeze again. So before it show nothing, right? Now that I have installed, it will show pip freeze. So now it will list everything. Now if you'll compare the Flask version before and now, before virtual environment is not enabled. At that time, my Flask was 3.1.0. Now if I check after virtual environment installed, if I do freeze, now the Flask version is 3.0.0. So it is very different, right? Now I have made my virtual environment compatible for the application I have created when I did my MAD1 project. Getting it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So why we are doing this? It will be very helpful for others to run your project in their computer. Also, after you submit your project to the Viva, uh, in the portal, after you submit that, while Viva, you have to run your project. At that time, you have to remove this virtual environment folder because it's very heavy. Compared to other files, this file is like 150 MB, like that. It will be. So we need to exclude it. So when you are starting your projects, if you don't have this requirements.txt file, then it will be difficult for you to every time you have to run the project. Whenever it says there is error in, module not found, then you have to every time install it. So instead of that, we are just creating this requirements.txt file. So now what I will do is now I will uninstall everything I have installed. So right now we have everything in this, right? Pip freeze. I will do pip freeze and write everything I have installed into uninstall.txt. So now whatever I have in my environment modules, I have wrote them into this uninstall.txt. Now I want to uninstall everything in this uninstall.txt. Okay, because I want to make the environment empty again. Pip uninstall by reading uninstall.txt. So it will ask confirmation if you want to uninstall. So I have uninstalled everything. Now if I do pip freeze, so it's empty again. So right now I don't need this uninstall and requirements.txt. Okay. So for our application, first thing what we have to do is we have to install Flask because Flask is mandatory. That's what we need. Okay. So pip install Flask. Now we have installed Flask application. Now what we have to do is we have to save this information, like whatever modules we are installing, okay, packages we are installing, we have to save the information. What we will do is, so remember everyone, pip FREZE and angular bracket. So it's like indicating to write into requirements.txt. So if you do that, it will create a requirements.txt folder in your in your project root folder. So if you open that, it had Blinker 1.9.0, Click 8.1.8, Chroma, Flash 3.1.0 because I'm using latest one, and it's dangerous Jinja 2 template, rendering library, and markup safe and WebGeog. So like that, you are saving the packages information. So whenever you make start your project, first you have to install all these requirements. So because of that, we are saving this requirements information. Okay, that's it. So remember this command, pip freeze angular bracket requirements.txt after you installed all your required modules. And also it's better to have a readme file. Okay, so open your after you open your VS Code. So that's about requirements.txt. That's what I can say about requirements.txt. And in the project root folder, you have to create readme.md file. Readme.md markdown file. So let's see what I have created in my readme.md file. Um, okay. So in this readme.md file, I have created like about the project. So what is this project about? So what I have built this week and getting started. So I have set the root folder such as it includes musica folder requirements.txt run.py. And first we have to create the environment. So whatever you have done now, you can write it there. So whenever, so the good thing about the readme.md is you can write the whole steps you used to create the app, so you can write it there. And while in Viva, if you like fumbled somewhere, like you are not sure what to do, then you can open readme.md markdown file, and you can say to the proctor like this is my documentation and I have mentioned everything here. So if I have doubt to refer, that's why I created this file, like that you can say. And in this readme.md file, you should mention everything. So after that prerequisite, you have to install everything like pip install minus or requirements.txt, and then after that you have to run the file, and I have mentioned all the usages of that, and I have mentioned the contact. So like that. Uh, so like that you can use the readme.md file. So it should be capital because this is the first file everyone should read when they open your application. Okay. READ. So readme.md, so it's about information. So here you can mention like one dot uh, create virtual environment, and then you can write the code here, uh, python minus m bnv, and then activate virtual environment, uh, bnv slash scripts slash activate. So for Mac and Bash, it's different. Okay, Python 3 minus m vnv, and then source bin slash source vnv slash bin slash activate. So those things you have to you can just Google it, and or else ask ChatGPT. And after activating virtual environment, uh, install dependencies. Uh, Spelling is wrong. Requirements for you can do it by pip install by reading requirements.txt. That's it. After installing, you can directly run that. Uh, Run app, can run app by uh, python app.py. So that's it, and save the file. And after you write your markdown file, you can just do preview. So this is how it will render. So you can, so it's like a documentation, like you are telling new users how to run your file. Okay, so this will be very useful. So now what we will do is, we will clear everything. Clear. Now that we have installed, so we just list. So everything installed, that's it. And now what we can do is python app.py. So now the server is running because we have installed the Flask module required. Now it's running. Okay, so that's how we create virtual environment. Any doubts here? Okay, I hope no. So readme importance. So I suggest everyone to mention everything clearly in the readme,
So
whatever you done, so that.
README, like README would be developed while we are developing the website, right?
Yeah, yeah. Huh. So
Okay.
whatever you are doing in the terminal, it's better to write those commands here. So in the Viva also, if the proctor asks you to run the application, then you can use this README to see what their commands are, and you can type them. It's not like you should remember. You can refer to this, and you should be able to understand what these commands are doing. So pip is package installer, and then install, it will do install. If you do install here, it will uninstall them. Minus or means by reading, and requirements.txt is the file you are referring to read, like that. Okay.
So your project is available in GitHub, right? If I'm
Yeah, yeah.
so I can check how you have developed your README.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it?
yeah, of
Yes.
course you can.
Oh, okay.
You can refer. I have also pasted in yesterday's in the chat. I have pasted the link.
Okay. Okay.
So save it, and you can refer it. Yeah, that's about it, and I think that's it. These are the important folders you have to have in your application. Templates, where you put all your templates, and the virtual environment to save all the information, and then app.py. So that's the main app, and then routes. Here you will define all your APIs. Right now we haven't defined, but we will define later. And after that, we'll have models. Okay, a database. Yeah. So in database we will create models. So in outside we will create, instead of database I'm creating models. Okay, here we will make it models.py. So in these models, we will write all the models we need for our application. We will create tables. Models means we'll create tables. I think static folder to show images. Static, and in this static we will create images folder to show images, and anything else, I guess. Except images. Maybe if you want to show audios, you can also show audios if you want. Images, audios. I think that's it. Videos, I don't think it is necessary. That's it. Um, yeah, that's it. Um, routes file is enough for MAD1 if you want to make it simple. And then any important functions, so you can define it if you want. Right now we aren't doing anything. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now let's go to the presentation. So we have defined the base structure. Okay, so this is the important. So static is all the files which are like important for the application to show in the front end. We will store it here. And then templates, we will store the HTML templates. Virtual environment to store all the modules we have installed. And application.py is where you write your Flask application. Database.db is the database file which will store information about your application. And models.py, here you will write the tables like definitions and everything of the database. And readme is for the guiding your application. Requirements.txt uh, to tell what are the requirements for this application, and routes.py to define all the routes uh, to run your application, like to do crude operations in your application. So that's it. Let's go to presentation, full screen. So this is the basic Flask code setup. So in your main init.py file, you have to do from Flask import Flask, and you have to create Flask app. And from routes, you have to import everything. So then your routes will be defined in your in this app. Then in app routes.py, you have to define. Okay, let's do this one. So okay, let's zoom this screen. Okay. Uh, in your app.py, what we will do is uh, we will exclude everything. We don't need SQLite 3 for now. Uh, from Flask only, we need to import Flask. We don't need to import anything else. And then we can remove these routes for routes, every route. Control X. And after creating app from routes, so that's what we have defined here. Okay, let's not keep anything. So this is your app.py. And in your routes.py, we will create routes from app. So in the routes.py, we are importing app.py files Flask. Okay, from app import app. So what it means is, from this app.py file, we are importing this variable app here. Okay, and after importing, we are defining all the routes here. So app.route/users. So for now, let's only keep app.route slash, okay, for the sake of understanding. And let's only return hello. So because we are doing the same thing we did yesterday, but we have changed the structure. Okay, that's it. Return hello world. That's it. So yesterday, whatever we did, we are doing the same, but we are doing in routes.py file. So we are just separating the routes from the app.py file. So if we go to app.py file, we are just creating app equal to Flask of name underscore name. And after doing this, from routes, uh, okay, from routes, we need to import. Okay, we just need to import routes. That's it. So after importing routes, what we will do is, if underscore name is main, then app.run debug equal to true. So let's run this app, Python app.py. Yeah. Now what happened is, whenever we run this app.py file, so this app.py file will import Flask module, and it created a app variable, and in that it holding Flask application. And from and then we are running the routes file, and this route file, what it is doing is, from the application it is importing app variable, and to that app variable we are assigning routes. Okay, so if you open the page here, it is running on 127. So 127, so URL not found. Slash, but we have defined it, right? From routes, yeah, now it's working. Okay, so this is the correct syntax. From routes, import everything. Both are same, yes. Import routes. Yeah, so this is not correct. This is correct. So from routes, we have to import everything. So it will run this file, and it will assign app routes. Okay, whatever we define. So we'll define @app dot route slash dashboard, and then define a dashboard, and then return dashboard. So if we do slash dashboard, So it is written in dashboard, right? Everyone?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's written dashboard.
So what we will do is, instead of returning home, we will return the template we have defined yesterday. Okay, index.html. So return render template. So render template is not showing there because we have to import that from Flask. Okay, so we have to do from Flask import render template. So whatever we are using, we have to import that. Okay, so now if I open the slash page again, so template not found. Uh, render template home.html. Okay, it's
So,
index.html. Yeah.
so like just we imported render template. So while we are importing something, so then I am also writing it in the requirements.txt.
Yeah. So whatever you install, you have to just mention. So Flask is already installed. That's why we don't need to install again. We're just importing from whatever we installed. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So now we are able to see the slash index page. So this slash is means nothing. So this is like home page. So here you have to show the information about your application, and login, logout information should be also there. So right now we are not focusing on that. So let's leave it. Let's go to app.file. So that's it. So we have defined this, like we have created separate routes.py file, and we assigned both. We have integrated both app.py and routes.py. In routes.py we can, for user, for admin, you can, so how many users we have to make in this current problem statement?
They have not mentioned anything.
There will be for sure, like normal
Like
user and then admin, like that.
one admin, to definitely let me check.
Sir, one admin
So
is there, but many students can like create
okay,
login
so
inside.
we can consider every student as a single object. Okay, like a single student.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have to consider like admin and student roles only, not how many numbers, like only one role, one student role, one admin role, and we can give one student role to anyone. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have to make some admins for some URLs only for admin. We should not allow anyone else to that. So it's like RBC, role based access control. So let's think about it later. So right now we have done this. So base Flask code setup, and so this structure is for like if you are making separate files. Okay, so that's why. So that's about it. So this is the base project folder. So in this online, so in your project main root folder, online bootcamps, for you it should be like MAD1 project, something like that. And inside that we have static. So this PyCatch it automatically creates. Okay, we are not creating it; automatically getting created. Static folder, templates, virtual environment, app.py, database.db file, models.py, readme file, requirements.py, requirements.txt, routes.py. So this is the basic structure for our Flask application. And now it's time to set up github for your project. Okay, so what is github? So github is a version control. So if you do some changes in your code, and so you can store that code in a cloud repository, and you can do some changes and you can store it in the repository. So it will be very easy for us to track the code. If there is any changes in the code, multiple people can collaborate on the same project, and then they can choose like which one should we include them. So there are so many uses of GitHub. Okay, so just check in YouTube if you don't know about it. So we are just going to create a repository in GitHub, and then we will connect that with our application. Okay, and I mean with our local project. So first we have to initialize a Git repository in our mission. Okay, so I'm just opening it side by side. So now forget about everything. Now this is your root project, root folder, online bootcamp. For you, it will be MAD1, MAD2, something like that. Whatever you name that root folder. So inside that folder, you have to open terminal. So now I'm stopping the server. So I'm in online bootcamp folder. Okay. So now what will I will do is git init. So now initialized empty git repository in online bootcamp folder. Okay. So it created .git file. So it will be not visible, but it will be there. and it is tracking every information about this. Okay, every information about this files I have. If I do some changes, it will tell me that it is modified. So it is very important to check if some file is modified or not, like that. So now I initialize the git repository. So git init is the command. After that, I have to create a git ignore file. So now my git repository is tracking every file. If I do some changes here, so right now it's you, right? If I create a new line and then save it, uh, so you can see it's showing its color is changed. It means it is modified. So that is what it is. If I open here, so these are the changes. So first I have to commit. Okay, if I created a git repository, I have to commit. So these are all the changes there are, and after that I have made one more change. So that's why it is changing like that. So I don't want to do any change. So now it color changed back. It means now there are no changes. So now it is tracking everything, but but the thing is we don't want to track this VNV file and this PyCache file, because these are not important. If you see, if you open my file manager, documents, uh, I have defined. Okay, inside documents I have created online bootcamp. Yeah, online bootcamp. So if I see, this VNV folder is 15 MB. So right now it's very small, but the further you go, the more modules you install, it will become larger and larger. Okay. So we also need to install Matplotlib. Okay, if for making graphs, is it necessary, guys? Is there something like that, Matplotlib?
Uh,
I don't have
Actually, in the wireframe, there is a bar chart, like bar chart and a
Yeah, we
pie
have to
chart.
show that, right? Is it? It is
Yes.
compulsory, right?
I don't know if it's compulsory, but in the wireframe, it was there, sir.
Okay. So let's install. Okay, pip install Matplotlib. So we are installing Matplotlib library. So for future purpose, we are just installing right now for the sake of showing. Okay. So I'm just installing right now to show you, like the virtual environment folder will become so heavy after that, and you have to submit your MAD1 project, like it should be under 10 megabytes. Okay. So right now it's 15 kilobytes, 15 megabytes, the VNV itself. So for the because of that only, we need to not save this file. It is not necessary. It is installing selected packages. So just remember, right now we have installed matplotlib. If we open requirements.txt, it's nothing here. We'll show you later. So now we have installed matplotlib, and it will be stored in this VNB file. So you can see now it is 87 MB. Can you see the difference? Before it was 15 MB, now it is 87 MB, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now if you try to submit this online bootcamp folder in the project, it will reject. Okay, because it is more than 10 MB. So because of that reason only, we should not track this file. We should not save this file. It is not necessary. With this requirements folder, we can easily create it again. So that's why we don't need it. Okay. Only code we wrote is important, because that we can get without source. But with this requirements.txt, with this 1 kilobyte information, we can get this 121 MB file. Okay. So it's keep increasing. See, that's the thing. And if I see PyCache, it will be less, but still it is not necessary. It is just cache of the whenever Python runs, it will create some cache. It will store in this. Okay, that's the thing. And dot git is the tracking thing. So that's why. So we have to not track this VNV. Okay, we should remove that. So clear. So now I install this thing, right? I have installed this matplotlib, right? If I do pip list, so you can see uh, matplotlib is installed. NumPy also installed. So we haven't installed. It already came with matplotlib. So that's the thing. So now we have installed this. We also need to update this requirements.txt. Whenever you install something, we have to update this requirements.txt. So right now I will do it later. First I will untrack this VNV folder, okay, or else it will push into GitHub. So after we do that, now we need to create a .gitignore file in this root folder. So what I will do is I will click on this new file button. Now what I will do is .git ignore. So now you can see automatically it created some GitHub file symbol like that, and whatever you write, it will be exploded from here. So I will write VNV, and then if I save, see what happens. So right now it's green color, right? VNV. If I save, see it is removed from GitHub. So now GitHub is not tracking it. Are you seeing the difference, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So why this static folder is not a green color? It is because it is empty folds, okay? If empty folders, and GitHub will not track empty folders, so there should be something or else it won't track, okay? So I will delete this audios file, and in images I will just put one image if that is some image. So I'm just putting some image. So if this is the our project's logo, then I will put it here in images. Copy image. So I have pasted it inside this images, okay? So let it be. Now see static folder is also green color because if it is empty folder, GitHub will not recognize. That's why, okay? That's it. So now VNV folder. Now let's exclude this PyCache folder. Exclude this PyCache. Now save. PyCache is removed. Now let's remove database.db because database we should not post in the GitHub, okay? Because database is confidential, user information, everything will be there. So it's best practice to exclude, okay? Now anyone tell me how to exclude this database.db file?
We just have to enter the name database.db, no, sir.
Yeah, enter name where?
In the right side below PyCache.
Yeah, below. Okay, so you have to still like we have to write it in the .gitignore file, okay?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So database.db, and if I save, so database.db also now ignored. So only static folder templates, gitignore, app.py, and then models.py, readme, requirements.txt, and routes.py. Only these files now our GitHub is taking care of. So let's go back to presentation. And now what we can do is now we have to clone a repository. So now it is fine. So we have created a git repository, and we are tracking every file, and we are only tracking important files, not this unnecessary files, okay? Now what we have to do is now we have to create an online repository. So in the project itself they have mentioned, right, to create milestones and everything. For that you have to create a GitHub account, right? Only Komali is reacting. I want other people also to react. Aritra, are you there? Other people? Okay.
Yeah, everybody is there actually there.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So just open GitHub. So this is my GitHub. Now I'm creating new repository. Online bootcamp MAD1. So I have created this online bootcamp. Okay, I will just put online bootcamp. sorry. That's it. And if you want to put any description, you can put. And I'm making it public, but you should make it private, okay? Or else someone else will copy your code, and if they copy your code, you will get plagiarism, okay? That's it. So you can add .readme file from here itself, but you have already added it. No need, okay? Don't click it. And add a git ignore. So you can also add git ignore here itself, but we have manually added, so no need. So no need about other things, okay? So right now we have created in your account, create one repository. So click on create repository, then name your repository. You can name anything, and after that you can write description like what is your project about, and then make it private. I am making it public, okay? Let me make me okay, I will make it public, okay, so that you can see the files, but make yours private. And then don't click on add a readme because you already created one, and also don't click on this add.gitignore, we have already gitignore. Then create repository.
I have actually created the account long back, but I don't know if I have unchecked the README file because
No
I
need,
followed the
no need to worry. Yeah, yeah.
document which they gave.
Yeah, no issues. Only thing is I'm telling for the initial stage. So I manually entered, right? So that's fine. So now that's it. Now I have created online bootcamp repository, and here itself it is showing create a new repository on the command line or push the existing repository from the command line. So we have existing repository, right? That's why here itself it is suggesting git remote add origin. So it gave some code. Okay, I will copy the same. So I have existing repository. So that's why if you are starting fresh, then you have to follow this above code. Okay, so that's it. Let's open presentation. In presentation also I have mentioned the same. So yeah, so you have to write git clone, then the repository name. So here also I will paste the same. So git remote add origin. Or else you can simply clone. It's not an issue. Uh, Git clone. So it cloned, okay? Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, guys. We had to go one step back. Okay, so I think uh, we had to go one step back because GitHub will add the files. Okay, so if we create new file, I think everything will go back. Clone repository. Yeah, it is wrong. So after you added that, you have to do the GitHub setting only. So git remote add origin. So to the current git repository we are adding, okay, maybe I should edit this here. So we have to add that. Control shift 3. uh, yeah, so git remote add origin. So the current GitHub repository we are adding remote origin, okay? So we're just connecting our GitHub local GitHub to the remote repository, that is this one. So I will do it here.
Here, I didn't understand one thing. You told if you have an already existing repository, we need to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the first statement. I created a
No,
new
no.
repository.
So see, right now we have created a remote GitHub, okay? So they are saying create a new repository on the command line. So we can create a new repository, and then okay, okay, wait, commit -m, first commit branch -m name. Yeah, yeah. So right now we have already created a repository, right? So it is an existing repository.
Okay, I have already created a repository. It is an existing one.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
So right now here also we have already done, but the thing is if you are already committed something, then you can directly use this code, okay? But we have just initialized the repository, so it's same like we have done this only. Uh, so this one only, we have just created a new repository on the command line, so we already done. So we can just add the remote origin, okay? Are you getting? Are you getting?
Yes, sir. So it is
So
an
we have
existing
already created a
repository.
repository. We have did this process, right? Git init, git. So we not did add read.me md. We didn't did. So we just did git init, right? So it means we have already a local repository. So to that repository, we are adding a remote origin. Okay, that's it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now there is already .git as you can see in the files. So now I am just adding repository. So if I press enter, so it is connected. So if I do git remote, so it is showing origin. Okay, git remote minus v. Yeah. So for fetching and pushing, it is connected to github.com/nandanreddy/, online bootcamp.git. Okay, now we have connected to the remote repository. Got it? Now if I open the presentation, after that we have to add the files. So what we have to do is git add and space dot. Okay. So now we have connected the repository, right? Git remote minus v. So origin, so it is connected, both fetch and push it is connected. Now what I have to do is git add space dot, so it will add everything into the git repository. So everything is added into the github, okay? Now what we have to do is, now we have to commit whatever files we have added into git repository. So if I open presentation, so what we have to do is add your files to git. We have done that. After that we have to commit. Commit means I'm sure, like I have added. So in the yesterday also we have did this SQLite 3, right? In that we have done some operation like writing into it, and after that we are committing, I'm sure, do this like that. Here also we have to do git commit. So whatever I add before, like I'm sure about it, git commit -7, and then we have to write something like what you add. So I'm telling initial commit. So this is the first commit I'm doing. So it committed everything into GitHub. Okay. Now, so now you can see there is no change. It means everything is up to date. Now we have pushed all these into remote repository. If I go here, the GitHub repository I created. If I refresh, okay, it is not there. After committing, we have to push also. No. We have to push also. Yeah, we have to push. So after committing, we have to push your changes to GitHub. So that we will do by git push origin main. So right now we have committed. Now we have to push to the remote repository. Git push, um, yeah, origin main. Okay, fail to push reference to git push origin. Uh, the current branch master has no upstream branch. Okay, git branch. Okay. So right now we are in master branch. So I haven't checked it. So if I refresh here. So by default, the branch will be master. Okay. Yeah. So we have to create a main branch. Master means it's everything. So you can have multiple branches in GitHub. So you have to do this. After committing, you have to create a branch also. Okay, this one I have to mention in the PPT. So after committing, I have to add branch. let's do let's say. So git branch minus some main. Now if I do same git branch, right now before it was master, now it's main. Okay, so you can use master also, but better to use a new branch. Okay, it's better to have a new branch. If you do master, you are doing on the main thing. So you can have multiple branches. So branches are just to separate codes. Okay, so you can have multiple branches, and in every branch you can do some different tasks. So that's what we did. uh, so master is the main, and I have created a new branch. So that's it. uh, After that, what we will do is get branch. Right now it's in main. If you open here, after creating that, we have already added a remote repository, right? Now we will push it to the origin. Get push minus u origin main.
So, sir, right now we have two branches. One is master, second one is main.
No, only master. We have removed the master. Matlab, master is the main thing, and on that master we have created a main branch. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So right now there is no master. Okay, let's check. I'm also not sure. I think we have created a main branch. So git push minus u origin. So that's the remote origin, and then main branch. Git push minus u origin. So that's the remote thing, and main is the branch we want to push. So
And
14
now,
done. Yeah. Now it has uploaded them. So it wrote everything into the GitHub. So if I go here and if I refresh, see, in our GitHub repository we have added every files we have, and with initial commit we have uh, pushed every code in our local machine to the remote, and the readme file is showing how to run this project. Any doubts here? So you can just follow a YouTube tutorial, or else just go through the recording and follow the same steps. Okay, then you will get it. If you have any specific doubts, ask now. So when you work by your own, then you will understand this. So if I open here, let's see how many branches it has. Yeah, right now it has only one branch. So previously it was defaultly master branch. So I changed it to main. Okay. So if I didn't mention main and directly push to master. So instead of main, here it will be master. Okay. That's the difference.
But if we directly push, it will be stored in master, no, sir. So, do
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to do it in main?
It's generally people will do main. Okay. They will create a new branch and they will do it there. That's it.
Okay, sir. And in the VS Code, sir, there is no dot .git folder. Only
Yeah,
git ignore
because it
is.
is hidden file. It is hidden file.
Okay, sir.
So git dot git file, we don't need to do anything with it. Okay, so that's why it is hidden. Whereas dot git ignore, here we will ignore files which we don't want. Okay, that's why it is not visible. It is
So,
visible. It is visible.
if we go into another file and make changes, it will be turned into green. That means
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still
Now
tracking.
I'm going to do that only. So now you understood everything about GitHub, right? So just go review the recording, then you will understand. So that's about it. Now what I will do is, so everything is clear, guys. I'm just moving on. So clear. So now
Yes,
what I will
now.
do is, yeah. Now I have installed the uh, Matplotlib, right? Matplotlib package. You remember, right? Previously I did that before GitHub initializing. So now I will update my requirements.txt. So that I will do pip freeze angular bracket requirements.txt. See, now it edited the file. It added other things also. Now you can see matplotlib is mentioned here, and some new packages also installed here. So you can see green lines. It means modified things. Contour, Py, Cycler, Pwn Tools, Kiwi Solver, Matplotlib, NumPy, packaging, Pillow. So these are the additional things we have added into our library. Okay. So So now I
So
modified this
these
file. You can
are
see there is M symbol here. So modified M. Yeah, go ahead.
no. So this pillow and all. So this you have added, I think, while working in the project, like right. So till now we have done this Flask, NumPy. I yes, and
No, no. Wait,
ja,
wait, wait. I have only installed Flask, Matplotlib.
Matplotlib.
That's
Yeah.
it. Only two I have installed. So these are the
Okay.
small
Now
packages which will come along with those main packages. Okay.
main packages.
So
Okay.
yeah, Matplotlib has some requirements. That's why Matplotlib is importing other requirements like NumPy packaging pillow. All these things are requirements for Matplotlib.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I have
So
only installed Flask and Matplotlib, and these installed other things also. That's it.
to install these Flask and Matplotlib, we have to just pip install Flask, right, sir? It will automatically install the latest version.
Yeah, it will install the latest version, but right now you're working with the current version, so that's why you're saving this information. So whenever you move your whenever you download your code from GitHub, then you want to run your application, then you will have this requirements.txt file. So you have to install whatever the packages here. These only you have to install. How you will install? You will install the same way, pip install. Instead of doing Flask and Matplotlib manually, what you will do is pip install hyphen or minus or to read, and then requirements.txt. So already satisfied because we have already installed everything. It is showing already installed. Are you getting? So instead of manually installing pip install Flask, pip install Matplotlib, we are automatically doing this. So right now we are working with these. What if after 2 days Flask is updated, and then if you want to run your code, there will be some issues like they will update some syntax and your syntax is not working. Then you have to change it every time. So because of that, you are storing this information like version information. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that's it. So for the sake of that only we are doing this. Okay, uh, pip install minus or requirements.txt. Because of that reason only we are storing this in GitHub. With this we can directly install all the packages. Okay, that's it. So right now we don't have VNV folder. With this requirements.txt file, we will create a VNV file. So because of that reason itself, we are not storing that because the VNV is very large file. That's it. And that's about it. Right now I have changed this requirements.txt folder, right? That's why we can see here like M symbol that is modified. So you can see it is modified. So I'm just talking about milestone point of view. In milestone, they have said you right to have you have to commit in specific order.
Yes, sir.
For every milestone you have to do. So what I will do is git commit minus m. So for every milestone they have given you some tasks. After you done the task, what you have to do is if you done doing something, they said you to do something, you done some doing something, then you have to do git commit minus m, and in this message you have to write the specific message they have mentioned you. So milestone 0 uh, added updated requirements updated. So whatever they say you have to do the same whenever you made some changes, and whatever they said that do the changes, if you done that, then only you have to do that. Git commit minus m milestone updated, milestone 0 updated requirements.txt file, and that's it. Okay. uh, on branch main, your branch is up to date with the origin main. Changes not staggered for commit. No changes added to commit. Use git add. Um you can do here also, but I don't know why it's kind of this. How did some modifications? Right? Uh, Let me ask ChatGPT. Sure. I modified requirements.txt file in my project, and after when I'm doing git commit, uh, uh, it's showing. So I'm just given this. So you need to stage modified requirements.txt file before committing. Oh, okay. Uh, wanted- I can see on why it's showing modified. Can't it add itself? Oh, okay, okay. So every time you made change, you need to add that into the GitHub. Okay, so that's what ChatGPT is saying. I'm also learning GitHub, guys. So I only know some basic push and pull and then cloning things. So GitHub does not automatically stage modifications. So whenever you modified something, so you can do these things. Git commit minus AAM. So it will add. Then you can write the message whatever you added. So better practice is do these things. So you modified only requirements.txt, right? So git add requirements.txt. Now it is added into. I mean, it is the change is added into the Git repository. Now you can do git commit minus m milestone zero updated. I think that's it. You can directly do am updated requirements.txt file. So now it is updated. Now if I go to GitHub, if I refresh or else I open documents.txt. Okay, if I do refresh, actually, I have to also push, I forgot. So right now the change is saved into the git repository.
Git
Now
dot
I have to
push.
push it. Yeah. Git push minus u origin main.
Mine. Yeah.
Yeah, done.
What is minus u, sir?
I don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT. You don't need to do so. First of all, we don't need to know everything. Okay, so if it is working fine, then that's it. You should not change anything. That's the basic principle in software engineering. Okay, let's ask if you're curious. What is minus u minus m in git commands? Okay, so minus m is message. Minus u is update. Okay, so we are updating origin main, and we are pushing into the okay. So git push is we are pushing, and minus u is updating, and origin is remote origin and main. In the origin, remote origin, in the main branch, we are updating with the current push. So that's what it means. Okay.
So every time we commit a message, we need to push it.
Yeah. So commit is just what changes we have made, and pushing is pushing into the repository. Okay.
Okay, so we have to add, commit, and then push. Then it would be happening.
Yeah. Add the
Hmm.
changes, commit the changes. Like you have to tell what changes you have made, then push them. So if I
Okay.
go to here and if I refresh, now you can see it is updated. Okay, so that's it. So like that, you don't need to do for every small changes. So for milestones, they have mentioned like what message you have to do for commits. Okay, so they will track your milestones. Okay, so you have to be careful like you are doing. So practice it like frequently, then you will get it. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's go fast. I think that's it about it. Structure. That's about GitHub, Git push origin main. Yeah, that's it. So that's about GitHub. We made it fast. After committing, so yeah, before every commit we have to add. I forgot that. Yeah. After that we have to select the branch, and then we have to push it. So that's about GitHub, guys. You have any doubt? I don't think you don't have any. So if you practice by your own, then you will get it.
Yes, so after implementing the first level, so we can.
Yeah, yeah. So just go to the recording. This recording will be available tomorrow morning, I guess. Uh, so that's it, and that's about it. Tomorrow, make your own base project folder and create simple routes and do whatever we did yesterday. Okay, so it will be like practice for you. And if you're already working on a project, your project, then try to implement those GitHub whatever we tried now, so on your current project, and see if it is reflecting in the GitHub or not. And you can also use ChatGPT's help. So let's go to the wireframe. So what is wireframe? A wireframe is a simple blueprint or sketch of your app's user interface. It helps plan the layout and user interactions before coding. So before you start coding, you should write. I mean, you should design every page of your application. Right now, this is also a UI. You have this end button, you have this options button, you have this hand raise button, like every button. So instead of like coding and then deciding how it looks before itself, you are like making or else drawing somewhere how it will appear. Then you can also add this button, like if I click this button what will happen, all those things you will be defining in the starting itself, instead of after implementing it will take a lot of time. So before you are just drawing something and you will stick to it. Okay, I drawn these things and I will stick, like I will do these things only like that. And after that you will implement that. That's it. So steps for creating a wireframe. So you will sketch the basic layout. So just draw a rectangle and then define header, footer, main, content area, navigation, and you can use simple tools like pen and paper, Figma, or Balzac. Uh, Mic. So it's optional. You can make some layouts and you can make a PDF, and then you can also put it in the root folder of the project. And if you follow those things, it is better to show to the Viva Proctor. Okay, it is not necessary, but it's optional. It's up to you. You can do it or else you don't do it. It doesn't matter. Okay, but it's better to define before itself. So you can make the HTML templates before, and you can just directly connect to your application. That's it. Define the components, and you can define a button, forms, inputs, list, etc. And after that, responsiveness. Right now in MAD1 project, it doesn't. It's not necessary. Like how your app will look on different devices like mobile, tablet, desktop. No need. Okay. MAD1 we don't need even. It is not needed to add CSS also. So that's it. So example. So this is a basic wireframe. So this is the login page. In the login page we have username, password, and login button. Forgot password, sign up. Like that, if you make each page, like if user login, you will be redirected to the dashboard. And in the redirect dashboard, what we will show, after in dashboard, if someone clicks any other button, what we will show, like that. You have to draw in the beginning itself, then it will be very easy for you. So that's about wireframes. Any doubt here? It's very easy, right? In MAD1 also they have given you a basic wireframe. Like you can use the same
Yeah,
wireframe,
we have
or else you
to
can create
develop
your own.
so we have to develop a login page, right?
Uh, yeah, you
In
have
the,
to develop everything,
yeah,
but
yeah.
before developing, it's better to wireframe them. So it will be
Okay,
easy for you to plan, like what buttons to include, those things.
okay,
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 that's
okay.
it. And that's it. Summary, Flask structure. So we have defined like what is the structure we have to follow. And after that we have to organize code for scalability, like to add more routes. We have defined a separate routes.py folder file. So like that we have done. And git version control and control collaboration. Right now we don't have any collaborator, but we are adding IITM. Some they have given some user ID, right? You have to add that as collaborator so they can see what you are doing. uh, and then wireframe, so planning the UI UX before coding. So before coding you have to do those planning. So right now we have set up the base structure, right? So now our project is ready. The base project is ready. Now you can work on this and you can create a MAD1 project. So this is the base requirement. So now with this base project you can make uh, a flask app which will complete the requirements they have told in the problem statement. Okay, that's about it. And what's next? In the next class, we will learn about SQL alchemy, how to define models, how to define relationships, and how to do migration. Migration, it is not necessary, but if there is time, then we will think about it, or else we will just go with the models and relationships. Okay, that's about it. And for your project, I suggest you go to a website called Excelidra, uh, excelidra.com. There is everything. So this is a very good website. Here what you can do is you can click on this square button. You can create login page. You can write here login page, and then if user logged in, then dashboard. Uh, it's going very small. I don't know why.
So do we have to do our own wireframe or can we follow the IITM wireframe which they give?
It's up to you. Only thing is you should complete all the requirements they have mentioned. Okay, like admin should be able to add new quizzes, new subjects, like that. They have given some things, right? So you can use any wireframe. You can also create your own. But the thing is, it should complete all the requirements. Okay, that's it.
Do we have to submit the wireframe to them?
No, no need.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Like
I'm just
even though
telling.
we follow the
Mhm.
wireframe of IITM which they give, if we miss one, if we miss
No, no,
some
no. It's not
particulars,
mandatory. See, wireframe, it's all optional. Okay, I mean, it depends on user to user. It's very difficult to exactly follow as it is. Okay, it's not like math equation. It will come exactly. If everyone work on same thing, it will give single output, same output. It's not like that. Uh, Wireframe, you can add anything. Okay, that's it. So if you see, I mean, Netflix and Prime both are offering same thing, right? They are just video serving video streaming platforms, right? Isn't it? Are you getting? If you see Netflix and Amazon Prime, both are video streaming platforms, right? You mean both are same, right? Yeah, but the UI is
Right.
very different. So, but the wireframe is very different. It is red color. The button is red and white. Text is white. But here, the logo is in the left side. It is like not even. It's white color. They have separate images. UI is very different. So that's why wireframe can be like specific. Okay, it can be like depends on user how they want to create. So it's up to you. Only thing is it should cover the functionality. That's it. So
Oh,
I will just show you how to create a login page. So you do it or not, it doesn't matter, but it's better to practice the flow. Okay. So just create a rectangle and then add a header to the top. So name your application. So quiz. It's going to be very small. Okay, maybe I jumped very much. That's fine. Okay. I will draw another header. So quiz master. and then I will give a login page. Login page, and then take email and password. This for email, email, and then password. Make it as simple as possible. No need to make it complex. Okay. Okay. Or else you can follow just ITM's email. Okay. ITM's password, and then one submit button. That's it. This simple login page. You have to make the same like for register also. In register, you will take some extra more fields, but email and password is enough. No need to take more. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir. And there's also this already existing user login page.
Uh, login page is that only, right? Login means if a user already exists, then we will show login page only.
Like creating a new account is there, and even for admin, one more login page is there, I guess.
No, no. One single page is enough. Only thing is how you are redirecting. So there will be two interfaces. Okay, for normal user, you will show one thing. For admin, you have to show different page. Okay, where admin will do some other tasks. Okay, so that's the thing. We will
So
discuss
that,
it about later. Okay. Tomorrow we will learn about how to do operations on database, and day after tomorrow we will discuss on APIs. Okay, in that we will discuss what are the routes admin can access, what are the things user can do, like that. Okay, yeah, and we will render templates according to the user also. For admin we will show a different dashboard, for user we will show different dashboard. Yeah.
so the difference point would be the email ID, I think.
Yeah, yeah, huh.
Yeah.
According to email ID we will show admin. For admin we will show different one, for normal
So
user we will show another.
so they have asked for one admin. So like one email ID would be like showing
Yeah,
the,
only one admin ID.
yeah,
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 admin
okay.
at quizmaster.com, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can do like this, create account.
Yeah, create account and login. Two things are required. So if a student wants to re-log in to check marks or something,
Yeah, if the account is not exist,
yeah.
we will redirect them to the sign up page, and there they will create account, and after creating account they will go to the login page, and after login what we will do is we will redirect them to the dashboard. So dashboard is where we will show all the information like their information like marks and everything. Can you see? So quiz master, and instead of login page I will put dashboard. Instead of email I will, what I will do is subjects. uh, Start. So there will be quiz. If there is any quiz I will just put in quiz. Quiz 1, quiz 2, then start, like that you have to do. Okay, so first sign up page, then a login page, after then only quiz master page. If it is normal user, if it is admin we have to show some different thing. So for user we will show this user dashboard. It's better to type. Yeah, user dashboard. If it is not user, then what we will do is uh, control C, control V, and we will move it to above. Admin dashboard. We will say here admin, and then instead of quiz to admin, no need to do these things, right? So we can just delete them. And what we have to do is we have to show an option for admin to add a subject, add a quiz. I'm just telling, okay, not specifically add quiz. So right now there is only one quiz. If admin adds a quiz, it will add a new quiz. So like that, I'm just telling, okay. So if it is user, then redirect to the user dashboard. If it is admin, then only redirect the admin to the admin dashboard. Got it? So right now account
Got
will create. After that login. Uh, so we will also check if someone directly tried to log in, and if their account is not there, then we will send them to the register page. Okay, register page. If the account after creating account, then they will be sent to the then they will be sent to the uh, register page. Okay. Yeah, then only we will draw here. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So then only we will. So first, if someone tries to do login, their account is not there, then we will send to the sign up page. After they create account, then only they can go to the quizmaster page, I mean login page. Then only after login, if the user is normal user, we will send to user dashboard. If the user is not normal user, then only we will direct to the admin dashboard. If user tries to go to the admin dashboard, then we will send back the user to the user dashboard only. Okay. So like this, you have to write the things, and you have to make arrows, and you have to be, near arrows also you have to write only admin, like that. Okay. If admin, redirect to the admin dashboard, or else redirect to the user dashboard, like that. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, like that. If I open wireframe grading document, application development for what courses, yeah, MAD1 wireframe. So yeah, so we are doing the same folder. Okay, so quizmaster, in that we are putting models.py, app.py static folder. We don't need to do controllers, templates and everything. Okay, so whatever we were doing, it is in the correct format. Okay, no need to worry. So this is our root folder, and you have to zip the folder itself into the quizmaster, and then your roll number. Okay, so no need to worry. Whatever we the format we are using is right now is correct. Wireframe, wait, it's not there. It's in problem statement, I guess. Okay, let's see milestones. So there is some milestones. Let's see how it is. So milestone 0, you have to do this. Okay, expected one day. So you have to create a private Git repository. So I just shown you, right? You have to add readme.file, .gitignore file, and then commit and push the initial setup to the repository. Refer to the Git tracker. So follow these steps. Okay, you can also ask ChatGPT. So follow it as it is. And in the second milestone, 1 to 7, you have to do core requirements. So you have to do database models that we are going to do in the next class, and schema setup. Okay, what is schema? Yeah, we have to define relationship between stable,
Yeah,
ensure
clear the
database is
primary key
yeah,
secondary.
programmatically creating the Python script or file. Yeah. So this is in the next class we are going to do. So today we did this one, milestone 0. Into next class we will going to do this one, and the next class we will do this URI. Okay, uh, API designing. So admin login, user registration and login, and redirecting to the other pages, like that. And after that we will do dashboard, and we will do some create, read, update, delete on single thing. I will just show one quiz. Okay, and you have to do the rest. Okay. And after the next class, uh, so it is same as before, only user dashboard and quiz attempt system. So this you can do on your own after learning. Implement timer, you can ask ChatGPT. And on the last day we will management and quiz result, or result you can just save the information. Okay, that's it. Whenever user makes a correct answer, we'll just push it into the database. And search functionality, it's very easy. Quiz time and duration management. So it's not like milestone 7 something like that. Okay, it's after you implemented whatever they mentioned here, you just need to commit that. Okay, you have to git commit, and you have to add this message. Okay, they have to copy paste this message in the commit message. So this one, okay, get commit message, you have to commit with this message, then only you will get marks.
In
So
the
after
double
you've done
quotes.
whatever, yeah, double quotes, correct. So whatever they mentioned here, if you've done this, then you complete a milestone 6. Then you have to commit with this message. Okay, that's it. And recommended, it's don't go to recommended if you have very less time. Okay, don't go. 8 and 9 are recommended. Don't go. If you have free time, then only go to these things. And option also don't go. And then final project submission, that we will focus on the last day. Tracking progress. Okay, just go through these things. That's it. Uh, okay, let's go to problem statement.
In the milestone 0, I have just created an account repository and I have added the collaboratory of IITM, but I didn't
Okay.
create get ignore file and didn't commit the message. So
Yeah,
can I
go
do
through the
it
problem
still now?
statement, read everything, and follow as they said. Okay, if you don't follow, then they won't give marks for sure in the order. Okay.
Read the project statement, but in the milestone 0, I didn't commit the message. So
Why
can
didn't
I
you?
still do it now? Like at that time, I
Don't
didn't
do it.
have any idea of this.
Oh, okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, you can do still now. So follow whatever I said today or tomorrow, and do the first commit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, like we have on Monday, right? Next session.
Next class is on not Monday. I think Tuesday.
Oh yeah, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. Yeah.
That's it. See, uh, HTML, CSS if optional. Okay. Sorry. I mean, you can ask ChatGPT. No need to worry about CSS. See all the roles. So there are two roles: admin and user. Only two roles. So that's a good thing. You need to just create two different templates. Uh, and after that wireframe. So this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, you can use the same wireframe. Yeah, this is the bare wireframe they have given. If you follow as it is, then you will do more than enough. Okay, so let's do just one thing. So I'm just telling you briefly. Okay, in the templates we will create wireframes according to this only. So there will be two users, admin and user. For them there are two different templates. Before admin and user, two templates are common for everyone. Okay, that is login and registration. So this index.html, let it be as it is. Other than that, let's make this login and registration page. Okay, I'm just deleting this. In this templates I'm adding login.html, and then I'm creating registration.html. Register.html is fine. .html. You login register.html, and after that inside templates I'm creating admin folder, and besides admin I am putting user folder. So what we will do is, for admin the dashboard is different. If you can see, for admin the dashboard is different. We have to show subject and then other subject, and then we have to show chapter name, number of questions there, and action. Whereas user dashboard, what we have to show is upcoming quizzes, what are the latest quizzes, and we have to show them here, right? So we have to show different pages for the same user, I mean different roles. So admin we have some dashboard.html. For user also there will be dashboard.html. Only difference is there will be different components and different routes. That's it. Got it, everyone?
Can the name dashboard.html be same in admin and user files, sir?
Yeah, it can be. Only thing is, see, it's online
Yes.
bootcamp slash template slash admin slash dashboard.html. Whereas the user dashboard is online bootcamp slash template slash user slash dashboard.html. So
Oh,
though the file is same, but the parent folder is user and admin, right? Like that we are differentiating. In the URLs, we APIs we define to render the template, there also we will define like that only. Okay, no need to worry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. What else we need to create? So this admin dashboard, and they are just explaining what are the things to do. What is this page? To show the details of the quizzes like subject chapters. Acha, okay. If admin opens a specific subject, then we will show the uh, all quizzes of the subject. Okay. Yeah, it is recording. I will share. I will share. So in admin only I'm creating. After dashboard, if in the dashboard itself we will show all the subjects. Okay. In the dashboard, I will write it here only. Show a page to list all subjects and option to add or remove subjects. Like that you can just write something in this thing and it's automatically creating a template. Okay, so you can use this thing, but it's not good. It will recommend same code, the AI will recommend same code to other people also. So that's why you should not blindly follow the code it is giving. Okay, so don't go with this. Right now I can just press tab and it gave the whole HTML template for this thing, but don't use it. Okay, and in user dashboard, okay, let's forget about admin dashboard. I have wrote it, and in the admin dashboard I am creating another subject, that is quizzes.html. In dashboard there we will show multiple subjects. If user selects one subject, then we will show all the quizzes that subject have. So that's what it is. If sorry, so this is the admin dashboard. If he clicks plus button, we will show a form to create a new subject, right? So we can add new template, that is add subject.html. Like that, from wireframes first you define wireframes. After defining wireframes you are creating HTML templates for that. Add subject, and so this dashboard will be connected to this add subject, and then dashboard will be connected to plus chapter button, right? Then we have to create new chapter button also. Add chapter chapter.html. Like that, now dashboard will connect to add subject, add chapter, and then what else? Nothing. After admin clicks on a specific subject, then it will show all the quizzes it have. Okay, if admin clicks on a subject, it will show all the quizzes that have. So that's why we created a quizzes.html. In quizzes, again, if admin clicks on this question button, then we will add new question. So for that we will add new template, add question.html. That's it. And other than that, if admin clicks on new quiz, we have to create a new quiz also. Add quiz.html. And after that, uh, so you can do like this home, and then if admin clicks on, sorry, uh, in the home we have to mention all the subjects. In the quiz we have to show all the quizzes. Quiz one of okay. It's not correct here. uh, okay, now I got it. So under a subject, if someone clicks on a chapter, I'm not sure how they are defining. It is a subject for sure. Okay, let it be. For now, this is what we understood. And after that, uh, you show the details of the quiz like subjects, chapters. This how. So new chapter, and okay, in the summary we have to show some graphs. Okay, so we have to create summary also. Summary.html. Summary.html. In this we have to show the graphs. Show graphs in this page. Control S. And I think that's it. That's enough. New quiz, new question. So these are the important templates. So whatever we have defined here, we just made templates for everything. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, 5 minutes. And in users we have to do the same. So in users I'm going to create user dashboard, and in dashboard we'll just show the upcoming quizzes, and he can start the quiz. When user in the dashboard will show all the quizzes. If user clicks on a quiz, it will start the quiz, so we will show the start quiz.html. And other than that, we can view the quiz. It is not needed, it's not necessary, okay, view the quiz. And other than that, if they click on the source course, we will show the all courses, okay, scores.html. We will list all the scores of the user. And other than that, we have to show summary for user also. So that easy the user is. First we have to define admin to create data, and we will show the same data to the user. That's it. So in dashboard we will show all the quizzes. When user clicks on a quiz, we will start the quiz. After quiz done, if he goes to scores.html, we will show the scores there. And then in the summary, uh, we will show the graphs, like what is his statistics in subject wise, how he is performing, like that. Okay, so these are the things, guys. So when right now we have defined every template. Now with these templates we can make a project. So I suggest you make your own. I just gave you, okay. Don't follow same as it is, okay. Use your own knowledge and create own wireframes. Do like that, okay. So that's it. Now, so just closing session and just adding get add dot. So it added them. Get clone minus m, and then I'm putting added templates. Actually, sorry, clear. Get commit minus m, added templates. So I have added everything. And uh, get push minus u origin main. Yeah, done. Now if I go to my repository, if I open templates, now I can see whatever I done before, and you can see the last commit message added templates. I hope everyone got it. Yeah. Any doubts? If you know, we can start this. And now I'm deactivating the virtual environment. Deactivate. Clear. Close. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Any doubts?
I think after doing it, I we will have.
Uh, for doubts, so mentor session is only teaching. Okay, I won't be taking doubts. Like I will only guide you like how to do. You can use ChatGPT for sure if you have any doubts. It will guide you. Like I use ChatGPT. Right? You have seen me. You can do the same. So you can just paste the error and it will guide you. So whatever I done, you do the same. Then you won't get, most probably you won't get any error. If you get, you can ask ChatGPT. Okay, that's it. Uh, Other than that, anything else?
No, so almost 10% completed, na? It seems, as per my list.
Uh, Milestone. Yeah, 10%. Not even 10%, I guess. So functionality is very important. So we have just set up basic everything. Tomorrow we will in the next class we will learn how to use a Flask SQL Alchemy, and how to add data, how to remove data. Those things we will learn tomorrow. And when we make in the on the okay, let me open this one. This is very important. So on the day one we learned about Flask, SQLite, Jinja. Today we just set up base project setup, and tomorrow we will define models and understand relationships like one to many, many to many, like that. And migration, I don't think it is necessary, so let's remove it. And then Flask routes. And then in the day 4 we will define flask routes, like for every route. So for admin, what are the routes we will allow, so what are the urls we will allow to admin, so like that. So to give an example, if you have a Google file, if you only have access, then you can only open, right? Others can't open. Like that, admin can only open some routes. Like that, we will define some routes and we will give permissions. And we will design APIs like how to open dashboard one URL. Like that, we will connect every URL, and then we have defined some templates right now, right? For user, some templates; for admin, some templates. Add quiz, add subject, like that. After designing APIs, we will connect the templates to the routes. And on the next day we will do user authentication. On day 5 we will do user authentication, how to log in, log out, those things. And after that, within the APIs, how to do CRUD operations: create, read, update, delete on database. So if you do slash um, uh, if you do admin slash quiz slash add, then we will show one form, and with that form we will add the subject into the database. If you want to delete the subject, you just click the delete button, and then it will do delete option, delete thing on the database. Like that, from the URL how to do these operations, we will learn on day 6. On day 7 we will learn how to submit the project. Okay, see guys, like most of the things you will be learning on day 5 and day 6 only. I think so whatever you are learning is very slow. Okay, calendar, I think we should move the dates before quiz. After quiz 2 we should make it fast. Okay,
Yes, because 5 and 6 will take, I think, four
yeah, yeah,
five for
that's
us
the
to.
important learning. There you will
Yes.
learn very important things. So
So
uh,
day three is happening like before the quiz, and so
yeah, day
day
3 is fine. Day 3 is very important. Okay, day 3
yes,
is also very important. That's why let it be before quiz, and after quiz we will do it very fast. Okay,
yes, yes. Okay.
so when is quiz 2? 8 15th, right?
16th Sunday.
16th. Okay, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday, right? Yeah, so quiz 2. uh, so we will do one thing after quiz 2 on Monday. Do you want class?
We have a mentor session, so
What about Wednesday?
yeah, fine,
Wednesday. So I'm moving Friday's class to Wednesday.
sure.
So it's very important. Uh, so it's a day. Which day it is? Day 4. Okay. On day 4, what we will learn? So day 4. Yeah. After quiz itself, we will define Flask routes, and after that we will work on user authentication. Uh, yeah, after quiz itself, we will work on. Okay. What about Monday? Do you have any sessions on Monday?
Yeah, Monday from 9 I have a session. So
Okay.
Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So any day
Okay.
after with money, except these three, you can go. No problem.
Okay. Week 4, week 5. Yeah, I think after week 4, week 5, you can work on your making routes and connecting front end, everything. And on week 5, we will just show how to create a user. With this itself, you can understand how these CRUD operations will work. But still, on day 6, I will show you how to make. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's better to have some time between. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Yeah. No, no, day 6 is important. We should make it early. Oh, should I make it on a Friday night or Saturday night? Is it fine? So you can
Saturday,
work on Sunday.
Saturday, it's a session. Sunday, you can, I think.
No, Sunday I don't want to. What about Friday night?
Yeah,
Friday
Friday
you can.
is fine. We are having classes on Friday, right?
Okay then, yeah. And when is the project submission?
30th, I think, it's the last date.
30th. Okay. So should I take session on 28th or Wednesday itself? Fine. So it will be done very quickly. So just
Keep
watch
it
the
on
video.
Wednesday. Keep it on Wednesday. We got to submit the project, na. So 11th hour it will on 20th it is not
So
okay.
see, submitting project is very easy task. So I will do one thing. So it is very easy task. I will show you how to do it, but I will take doubts also in this. So I will keep it on uh, Tuesday itself. Is it fine?
Tuesday it is okay. If somebody is having don't have time, though they can go with the recording if required.
No, for
Yeah.
a doubt session, how can someone go for a recording, right? If he is keeping a doubt session on
No,
a
no.
day.
See, if I keep it before, then it will be very
Yeah,
easy
yeah,
for you to
sure.
ask doubts. If I keep it like 28, then how can you ask your doubts on 28, like before
Yeah, that's
submission?
the thing. So you can do it on Sunday if possible, because by the time, oh, you don't want to keep it on Sunday.
Yeah.
So let's move forward now. So
Shorter copy.
and then final last 2 days we can then do some adjustments according to the schedules. So let's
No, no, no. See, right now it is fine. After quiz two itself, we are doing day four, okay? And day four
yes,
is very important.
yes, and then we are doing day 5,
Yeah, on day five we are doing user authentication. So these two are very
right?
important. Like it should be like one after other, so that you can work on Saturday and Sunday, make your complete your project, okay?
Yeah, sure.
And you have like 29. My suggestion is, yeah, yeah, doing these three things
Week,
in a single week is
week
very
4
important.
is
Yeah.
21 and 22. Sorry, we are doing it on when we are completing the week 6,
Uh,
uh,
week six on the Friday of the
21st.
after quiz. Yeah,
Yeah,
21st.
after quiz. So week 6 is done. And then we have 24th and 25th. I think it will be fine. You can keep a, yeah, 25th, you can keep a doubt clearing session. It's Tuesday, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
you,
First, I will tell you how to submit your project. So you will also work on it. So there is a checker, right? It will
yeah,
check
yeah,
your
yeah.
project
You can
is,
do it
yeah,
on 25th. We have a class on 25th anytime. Anyway, like Tuesday, we are having classes, right?
yeah, yeah. So I
25th,
will
you
in the
can
starting
do
it
it.
I will tell you how to do it, and you will also do with your own project, even if it is not completed. No, no issue. We will
Yes,
work on it, and after it is passing the uploading, what we will do is we will keep it aside, and then we will go to the doubt session. Okay, the
yes, yes.
testing, the submitting, it won't take more than
So
30
we
minutes. Okay,
can
that's it.
have it a little longer if you have time.
On 7:30 to 9:30, yeah,
Yeah.
30
So
minutes. So 7:30 to 8, we will do that uploading thing, and after 8 we will focus on doubt, 8 to 9:30.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
one and a
yes.
half is more than enough.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, also anyway only active participants are like 4 5
Four,
something.
five people. Yeah.
How
Yeah,
about
other people
week,
are not joining.
how
Huh?
about week 6 on 22nd evening? I mean 22nd, sir. Is that possible?
22nd evening,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Evening we can do before 9. So if you can finish it off before 9, then it's fine with me.
Yeah, okay. So these are important, okay? Day 4, day 5, day 6 are important. So you learn these things, and on Saturday Sunday you will have holiday, right? So on the 2 days you can work on your project and do as much as possible, and try to be complete before 25, okay?
Yes, yes.
So we'll guide you how to do those things on these 3 days. And mostly if you sit whole day, 22 and 23, put commitment, then you can do it, okay? So that's what my suggestion is.
So
Okay.
actually I have an event on 22nd, so I might be busy on 21st. So how about the
So it's
week
up to you,
6
like
on
from now itself you can make your project and work on it, then you can or else you can, after completing 18th day, try to do as much as possible in the day itself. You have any other events, so it's up to you. You have to, manage the time, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And my suggestion is try to complete before 25, okay? When you try to join the session, try to complete this day itself. If you have any other doubts, then only you can ask that, then I will guide you like how to complete this before deadline, and that's it, okay? It is correct.
Okay, Nandan. Okay.
Yeah. So in the next session, we will learn about how to install Flask SQL Alchemy and create models. And after creating that, we will create basic user and those things, and we will do some testing. And after that, we will integrate that database with the URLs, and we will show the information in the front end. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining.
Good night.